The moon's glow is unusually pale tonight. The creatures of the dark fall silent. The gloomy mist of the tax fog blows into town. This can only mean one thing. The tax man has strolled into town atop his pallid tax horse. Oh no, not the tax man. This is actually a really cool addition because there's nothing creepier than doing your taxes. He comes for us all, and you are no exception. Head towards your farm where he is waiting. Pay the price, or pay the price. I need a t-shirt with that, honestly. Hey everyone, welcome to Lexi Games. Tonight I thought we will have a go at Welcome to Elderfield. It's the perfect time for this kind of game because we are very close to Halloween in the year 2025, the year of our Lord. And I have to say that this game is slowly becoming my favorite game of the year 2025. It's kind of like a spookier version of Stardew Valley, and as you guys know, Stardew Valley took so much of my time ever since it appeared, and I would not want that time back because it's an amazing game. To be honest, having played the demo all the way through a couple of times, and believe me, you've got a lot of things to do. It's a demo that is so rich with challenges and characters and lots of interesting things to do. It feels like you're playing a complete game. But it feels a little bit more like a combination of Graveyard Keeper meets Fear and Hunger. I haven't played Fear and Hunger yet, but I had the pleasure of playing Graveyard Keeper. You can go and check out that video as part of my gaming playlist on this channel if you feel so inclined. It doesn't really strike me so much as Stardew Valley, to be honest. Graveyard Keeper feels more closer to the atmosphere that the developer Chris Cote has created here. Or maybe it's Chris Cote. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce his family name, but he's an amazing guy. And he's got a channel on YouTube called Ill-Advised Records that plays phenomenal music. Like the thing that really sucks you into the atmosphere of Welcome to Elderfield is definitely the music. The music is so cool. Yeah, well done on the music, well done on the game, Chris. And I hope that you develop this into something awesome. And as you can see on the screen right now, if you enjoyed the game, please consider wishlisting. I'm so excited about playing the whole release through, but for the time being, we just have to make do with the demo. I'm actually considering becoming a Patreon because once you become a patron to support this game, you unlock other areas on the map, and I really want to see what happens when you go up north. Let me just show you how the game is described on Steam. Welcome to Elderfield is a spooky farming RPG. You can farm, fish, mine, cook, craft, befriend townsfolk, beseech the old gods, investigate mysteries, watch unsettling news programs, get lost in the dark mall, die in your sleep, and more. There's lots to do in Elderfield. And really, that's very true. There's lots to do in this short demo. I skipped over the introduction, so there's an intro to the game, which is really cool. So I'm just going to begin from the moment when she's in the house. So without further ado, this has been long enough. Let's jump straight into the magical, somber, spooky world of Elderfield. Yeah, so a link to the Steam page can be found. Content beyond this demo is available to Patreons. And now we play with the classical AWSD buttons. Okay, so let's see. First of all, let's watch the news broadcast. There we go. Welcome back to Elderfield News. Today we are bringing you another report of anomalous activity spotted around town. Some of you may have heard whispers of a mysterious apparition down at the Elderfield lakefront. The ghostly figure has been said to appear above the water, let out a chilling cry, and vanish into thin air. There are rumors that she has on occasion even spoken to a bystander or two, however these claims are unconfirmed. Her beauty is said to be such that those who see her become obsessed and continue to seek her out for the rest of their days. For this reason, residents are advised to stay away from the Elderfield lakefront today, as we have been receiving more sighting reports than usual. So when she says stay away from the lakefront, It's basically an invitation for us to go there and solve a world mystery. And that's it for today's report. That's how you get your challenges, through the television. Tune in again tomorrow for your daily update. Bye for now. And we have a radio over here. We can listen to the Weather Channel on the radio.
Welcome back, listeners, to the Weather Channel. Today, we will be bringing you plenty of news updates and even some weather. Once again, you're listening to the Weather Channel, your favorite channel.
I think that was the voice of the guy who developed this game. And we don't have any radio challenges yet, but they will become activated as we meet more characters. The really cool thing is that you will get cursed and blessed throughout the entirety of this game. And when you take a bath or a shower, you actually cleanse yourself of that. I feel revitalized. Good. And the thing that bothered me the most when I first played the game was like, what is this stain on her carpet in her bedroom? You can buy certain carpets and wall decorations obviously from the village shop. We have here a chest. We don't have that many things because we first need to go out and explore a little bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. We can cook here, we have a fridge, but let's just explore the world. Change of music. Now, I'm playing this on the very peaceful difficulty. I don't know why I went back into the house. My fingers have a life of their own tonight, you know? Basically, I'm playing on the peaceful difficulty. It kind of sucks because even if you are on a peaceful difficulty, we found a wooden stick, that's our weapon. Even if you are on a peaceful difficulty, you still need to engage with monsters in battles. It's just that you defeat them very quickly with just one slap or one wooden stick to the head. But it kind of sucks. I mean, I wish that on peaceful mode I didn't have to do any battle at all, because I personally hate to fight in exploratory games. Okay, so if you go on hard, then you will actually have a locked gate and you'll have to fight a rat. Now this guy is really interesting because he just appears twice in the game. Now, as you step out of your house, and then he will appear later on to introduce you to Molly, the blacksmith. And then he just vanishes into thin air. I literally have not seen him ever since the beginning of the demo. So, his name is Tanner. Oh hey, fancy running into you out here, right outside your house. I think this is the first time I've run into you since our graduation. I have no idea what I'm going to do now, personally. I guess I'll need to make some money. Man, what a drag. Yeah. I saw a help wanted sign near that old farm west of town. Who knows, maybe you could find some work out there. As for me, I'm content to just wander around and see what comes my way. You never know what opportunities might find you in this crazy place. Anyways, I was headed towards that old farm myself. Maybe I'll run into you there if you decide to check it out. See you around. So, methinks that we need to go and see the farm. We will go there, that's the main point of this game. But first of all, I want to pick up some bloodberries. And I want to talk to Sam. So she's Sam. You can see the Junji influence, right, in the portraits of the characters. They all look like potential Halloween costumes for this year, so just heads up. Oh hi, my name's Sam. I think we may have gone to school together, but I can't remember. I have a tendency to get sort of lost. Do you ever feel that way? All the time. Oh, that's good to hear. And our friendship increased. Look at her little black hearts. Man, but those are a lot of hearts to fill. I have actually not managed to reach a full complete heart spectrum with any of the characters. 10 hearts, yeah. I'm glad I'm not alone. Here, when I get lost, this helps me snap back to my senses. She gave us a seeker's orb. I'll see you around. So when we get that message that we have new equipment, we basically press S, and then we have the equipment menu. So we need to equip ourselves with a wooden stick, and I think she gave me the orb for the offhand. It's pretty cool, like you have a lot of things to put on yourself. At the beginning, they're gonna be very silly things like a pair of wet socks or a tattered t-shirt. Yeah, that's really gonna help me in a battle, you know? But it's better than, I guess, having nothing on you. And then we also have these really cool neighborhood watch signs. Anomaly watch, everywhere, always. It's a neighborhood watch sign. Some concerned parents put these up around town, but I doubt it will do much good. That's why you need to click on them, because you always get some freebies if you click on the neighborhood watch signs. There's something wedged behind the sign. So we got some salt. That's gonna be good for cooking. Let's meet our neighbors, shall we? Are you ready? It's our neighbor. Dave. Hello, I'm Dave. Welcome to my home. I don't get many visitors, it's a nice change of pace. I don't have many friends, but the few I have are very special. Perhaps someday you'll meet them. I guess one of them is here. You hear a faint, deep meowing sound coming from the hole. Yeah. Dave also has a door here in the back of his house. The door is surrounded by candles and smeared with wax. There's a passcode lock. We don't know the combination yet, so we're just gonna have to pass. Yeah. And, you know, we have boxes. These little brown boxes are always worth clicking on because they give you stuff. We got some string. A strange object sits on the table. You feel a sense of foreboding. Investigate further. Yeah. Oh no. We're gonna have to fight. You hastily reach for the coin and attempt to take it. Your greed is punished by a sudden burning sensation in your mind. You take 5 damage. So these are, I guess, these are the fear and hunger elements. As I said, I haven't played the game, but I saw a lot of YouTubers comment on that game. Okay. Now, there's another package over here. But, oh, first, before going into the house, I want us to meet another character. This is Josh. Oh, hey. I think I've seen you around before. How's it going? I mean, considering where she is... Oh, I've been better. He liked the answer. Our friendship went up. Hopefully things turn around for you soon. Things can't stay the same forever. Maybe this will help you get through the tough times a little. So, whoa, he gave us a present. Flask of the Gods. Hopefully we'll run into each other again sometime. Yeah, I just live one house down the block. Of course we're gonna see each other again, Josh. And I hope she's still here. Yeah, there's another character called Ellie. And she's really cool. I love her blue hair. Hi! Have we met? I can't remember. How are you doing? She reminds me of those characters in Tim Burton movies, you know, like there's always like a bubbly, kind of lavender, pink-colored girl with very big eyes that appears at some point in any of Tim Burton's movies, you know? I'm doing pretty well myself. There's something about waiting for the bus that just amps me right up. There's a real mystery to where I might end up. It gets me so excited. Of course, I could plan my route, but where's the fun in that? Completely, this is how I live my life as well, so Ellie, I feel you. I like to just get on and see where it takes me. Sometimes the bus even goes somewhere it's not supposed to. Uh-oh, that's my favorite. Getting lost out there in the world and having to find my way back. What a thrill. I guess to each their own. Anyways, I hope you had a good day too. Oh yeah, I found this on the ground. You can have it. Oh yeah, we got mystery meat. This is good. That means we can make a hot dog. So, and now as you can see, if I try to go up, patrons only for now. And it's a shame because I feel that if you open the map, so we are here and we basically can't go further up north than these two places. So I can't show you the Greystone Estates, the old woods, the library, the gallery, the saloon, or the catacombs, okay? Not even the church or the gallery. We just have the farm, we have the workshop, lakefront, mall, and the home. Oh yeah, even the radio station is blocked, so I think the radio station is not even designed yet. But it will be interesting to see where the voice comes from. The voice on the radio, I mean, not the voice in my head. Because I know where that one comes from. Okay, let's see. So here we have a very desperate old man. Old Man Jackson. Oh, I'm so lonely. Just so very lonely. Oh, I'm so lonely. Hey, you look like a helpful youngin'. Youngin'. How about you help me find a lady? You should definitely ask people to help you with that. I know nobody would want this old bag of bones by choice. How's about you help me build someone? Old Man Jackson, we need to work on your self-esteem. Oh, don't worry, it's real easy. I know a thing or two about dark magic. We just need some odds and ends and a little creativity. Of course, I can teach you a thing or two as a reward. Making a wife isn't the only dark magic I know. It's good to have neighbors like him around, huh? The coat rack in the other room should be a good starting point. We're gonna begin designing with a coat rack. Take a look at it and think of what you might need to add to make it a little more wifey. This is actually a really fun quest, I'm not going to lie. He also has a wide number of doors in his house, some of which you can go through. It's an old, worn-out closet door. It's locked tight, requires basic skeleton key to open. We also have a phone here. It's out of order. Finding a workable phone is gonna be important. Workable? Working. I think a ghost is haunting my mind. So we got some more string. I have no idea what to use the string for, believe me, but I keep getting it in this game. Exploding candy, I know what to use that for. Okay, and then we have the coat rack that he mentioned over here. This could use some branches for support, so we need to go and find some branches. I think I can find some in the park. On it. We got a tiny coin pouch. And yeah, not much else. I really would love it if I could just click on stuff and they would do all sorts of things. It would be fun. Probably a time waster in the game, but fun nonetheless. For example, there's this cup of coffee here. Coffee. But she can't pick it up, you know, like, okay. Such a tease. The door has a crude picture of a fish carved into it. There's a passcode lock. Again, I didn't have the time to gather any passwords. So we're gonna have to put a pin in that and go and take a walk through the park so we can find the branches. It's so weird how he has this skin mask over here on the house, you know? But it's these little details that make this game so awesome. You also have this stuff in the forest. The statue always gave me the creeps. Then we have that. You see this old ritual brazier? It might just seem like a decorative feature, but it really has some strange powers. Some say that ancient rituals were performed using this and that some of the old power still lingers. Go on, give it a touch. Maybe some of it will rub off on you. You reach out and touch the old ritual brazier. As your fingers make contact, a strange sensation comes over you. And now the old brazier feels cold and lifeless, and that guy disappeared as well. So we learned how to use an energy shot, and I think you need that in battle, but once again, I'm playing on peaceful, so all I do is just whack with one shot my opponent and then they just disappear, so I can't really show you much in terms of battle mechanics. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, you want to play with me? I know a great game, it's called Shopper Bopper. It's real easy, you just go to the mall, find a random shopper and bash them in the head. Then you run away. Hey, hey, hey. How about it? Let's play. Yeah. No comment. I don't know what to say to that. All I can say is that, hey, look, these are the branches that we may need for that wife. We got a key item. Are the branches the key item? Or did we just get a key? Found new equipment. Yeah. And the cool thing is that you can actually use the sewers to go down. Music change. Very important. I love the music so much. So we got some bitter herbs. We're gonna need that for cooking. The garbage man. Hello there, stranger. Folks down here call me the garbage man. I'll bet you can guess why. So many people just throw out any old thing, but plenty of it is still perfectly good. I make a living by selling that bits and pieces that float down here. So wanna buy some premium garbage? Yes! Fuck if I don't. I mean, it's all in a day's work. He has some stuff, but nothing I really need. I wouldn't recommend wasting your hard-earned money, especially at the beginning of the game, with buying these stuff. But occasionally he may have some key items. Yeah, you may need bugs for fishing and paper. I don't exactly know what for, but I think you will need it for writing a letter later on. I rarely come and visit him, so that's why I'm not so familiar with him. I restock my wares every Monday and Thursday, so be sure to come back, yeah. We can also pick this up. Slime weed. And after we meet this guy, we're gonna have some action. So get ready for that. Gatekeeper, greetings, child. I'm known as the gatekeeper. What can I do for you? Open the gates. No. It's in your name. Gatekeeper? Wait, you're the gatekeeper. Can you do anything? Judging someone by their name is pretty rude, you know. I can do lots of things, just not gate-related things. I'm too hungry to do anything though, really. Maybe if I had some pizza. Ah, there we go. We need to bribe him. I could be a little more helpful. Fear not, I come from Eastern Europe. I know everything about bribing. Oh man, it's a national sport here. You may not be ready to fight monsters. Consider forging a better weapon. Well, I don't think that the game knows I'm playing on peaceful, but I do need to do something. I do need to equip my feet with old socks before we go into battle, yeah? So, let's do this. You see this blob? It's going to attack me. The music is incredible, like stimulating your adrenaline. So a dripper appears. And I just use basic attack. The corpse is still relatively intact. You search it for loot. So you see what I was saying, like I would rather skip over these monster fights, but it's important, I think, for you to continue with this part of the process, the looting part that comes after the corpse is defeated. So I guess that's why it's still included in the peaceful setting, I would assume. Otherwise, there's no logic for why it's still here. So we have the mystery meat. Beautiful. And we can actually get her to use her bike. This is so cool. And I love this because... Oh, wait. I'm gonna be attacked again in a second. But first, let me finish my thought. So this is so cool. You know how in Stardew Valley you always had to like build a horse pen in order to get a horse, or like buy your way through further mobility? In this one, you just press shift and she gets a bike randomly. She gets a bike, you see? And it's so cute, and from time to time she honks. I'm gonna show you when we get up on the ground, but it's so adorable. Look at this. Oh. Yeah. A pipe cleaner appears. Okay. I love her blasé expression in the portrait. She's like, yeah, we are level 2 in fighting. It was never my ambition to begin with. Okay, so the same process happens after you defeat every monster. We got a neutral, that's cool. More mystery meat, more worms, bloody skin. We're gonna need that to craft things in our cauldron. And you also have these cute boxes with a little ducky. I think it's a ducky. So we got some seeds. This house is really beautiful. I find it really cool and strange. It's a witch's house. You can't do much with it, but it would be amazing if, you know, the game developer would make it functional so that you can actually go inside and meet the witch or something like that. It would be awesome. Another cool feature, I absolutely love this. When you've run out of space in your storage, in your backpack, all of the items get sent to your big chest in the home. So you don't actually lose the objects, you know, you don't have to like throw them away. This is so cool. I love that. So a lot of cool functions. It's just that you won't be able to use them as you go about and having exploratory adventures. You have to go back home and get them from your chest, but you still have them. You haven't completely lost them. So we got a Molotov cocktail, and over here, unfortunately, we can't explore. This is kind of cool. It's a hole in a wall, and it gave you a gift. Did something just move in there? And this is one of the gates that we need to open. There's a god statue behind it, so it's actually pretty useful, but we can't do it right now. We have to first get pizza for this guy. And we also need to open this gate so that we can walk through. This is just a random guy. I heard the weather was supposed to be nice, so I came down to the sewers. But it's terrible. I guess the forecast can't always be accurate. So we unlocked a new weather broadcast. Yay! That one is for the radio. And I am driving around like I am drunk. What's wrong with me? So that's the second gate that the gatekeeper needs to help us to open. And we got a lesser rune of growth. Cool. Ah, it's midnight. A new moon rises. Nothing eventful happens for now. Oh, you guys should see when the taxman comes in. The demo was recently updated and we get a new character, the taxman. You are up late but feeling fine. This is important because in this game, you should do your best not to go to bed. Because when you go to bed, shit happens, okay? So it's best if you just stay awake for as long as possible, and taking showers really helps revitalize you. Okay, so here's the lakefront. Water ahead. Thank you for letting me know. Captain Obvious. Sam is hanging out here. Oh, hello there. I don't see many people out here by the lake. I like to stare off into the fog. It feels like the lake goes on forever. You must be careful not to stare too long though. You may start to see things in the water. Anyway, what brings you to the lake? Do you like to fish? You may have some use for these. Don't ask me why I had them. So we got some leech and some worms, but they were sent to the chest at home. The fishing mechanics in this game compared to Stardew Valley are infinitely easier. I found them so much cooler. But the problem is that you need specific bait for each different region, and you always need to carry it with you in your bag, and at the beginning you won't have many slots, so that's a bit finicky. But fishing in this game is so much nicer. I enjoyed it more than in Stardew Valley, just as a heads up. Okay, so we have an occult watch sign, protecting our kids since 1692. Wasn't that the Salem witch trials? It's a neighborhood watch sign. Some concerned parents put these up around town, but I doubt it will do much good. There's something wedged behind the sign. Okay, so we got an extra pouch, and these extra pouches are really good because you just click on them and you activate them basically, and you get money. You open the coin pouch, you got 24 gold. And it's the same with the Flask of the Gods. My defense is permanently increased by 1. I just click on them because I'm not into battle mechanics, as I said before, so I don't really care if I use them now or during a battle with a boss or something. We found a rusty spyglass. That's good. And over here we have a cleansing balm. These are so helpful because you cannot farm in this game unless you have cleared the area that you have to farm on. Coming soon. So I guess this is the road that takes you to the radio house, the one that we saw on the map. Let's talk to the farmer. He's really sweet. I really like him. His name is Herb. Hello there, stranger. I haven't seen you around these parts before. Drawn to the lake, were ya? Many folks are. Some to gaze, some to float. And some to fish. Myself, I'm a fisherman, if ya couldn't tell. He's got a dubious accent, or the way which I'm reading it is dubious to begin with. These waves don't call to me so much as the fish do. My goal in life is to catch one of every fish out there. How about yourself? Do you fancy a bit of fishing? Oh man, I'll see myself out. So, yeah, we're gonna say yes because we need the fishing rod. Hehe, I had a feeling. Sometimes you can just see it in a person's eyes. It'd be a shame to waste that passion. Here, take this. So we got the old fishing rod. And we got the worms. With that, you can start casting some lines. It ain't the best rod out there, but it will at least get you started. Might even be able to catch something with it. I'll tell you what, if you can catch a ghost flounder, I'll be right impressed. Bring one of them to me and I'll give you a little something. So, we need to catch a ghost flounder. And let's get so... we can't get anymore. That's it. Okay, so now we can exit on the other side of the sewers, and we will exit right in front. I have no direction. Come past the doors. Oh my god, come on. Please pass through doors, please. Did you hear that? She's clinging. It's so cute. Clink, clink. Out of my way. I've got important ghosts to kill. Okay, so this is the convenience store, the general store. The music here is so whacked. It's like the bones of skeleton clanking upon each other. That's how it sounds to me. Like drunken skeletons having a rave. I don't know, but I'm having so much fun with the soundtrack. It's amazing. So, hi there, looking to buy something? Yes, I need new carpet. Can I buy new carpet? Do I have money for it? Oh, wait, even if I buy it, I don't have space. Yeah, no, I don't have money for it. But yeah, you can buy all sorts of things for your home. We will also need some really important things, such as a shovel. But we'll come back for it later. Yeah, come again. I just wanted to show you the store. And some of the people that you speak with from the store... We got vegetable soup, okay. Some of the people, it's worthwhile talking to the customers because they are a little bit unhinged, but they can help you with challenges. Hey, I love hanging around in here. Sometimes I find cool stuff on the floor. She's going to be important in helping you solve a quest, so keep that in mind. And there's also a mysterious door over here. I didn't manage to open it. The door is locked tight. What do you think is behind that door? I've never actually seen anyone go back there. So, yeah. Even though I played the demo several times, I still have a lot of things to open. One of the cool things that you do in this game is that you get to rummage through garbage. You search the garbage. I'm so unlucky tonight. There's nothing but garbage. At least we don't have to fight the rat. Okay, so let me get dressed. We are heavily equipped at the moment. We can fight anyone. This road leads to Farmer Hans's farm. Okay, I think it's a good point in this playthrough that we go and actually see the farm and we look at the farming component of this game. Rumor has it he never leaves his house and the farm has fallen into a state of disrepair. Okay. I love the way she clings her bike. Let's talk to Alice. Is it Alice? No. Alice is in the mall. Sorry about that. I mix up my skeletons all the time. Have you heard about the recent murders? Sometimes the local news gets me spooked. New weather broadcast unlocked. Skeletons are a part of the population of Elderfield. They are not ones to attack you. I mean, it's pretty heavy stuff for a weather program. But let's go and see the farm. It's ridiculous how excited I am for playing this game, how much I enjoy it. It really fits with the dark mood I had the whole year, you know, it's perfect timing to play this game. So yeah, this is the farm. And this is the farmhouse. And these are the farming fields. And you can only farm within these allotted parcels, and they have tentacles on top of them. But because we got a cleansing balm, we can do this. Magic. So now we can actually plant a seed in there. But let's go first and meet Hans. Are you ready? Because he's a sight for sore eyes. This generally freaked me out when I saw it. I think this was the scariest element in the whole game. Well, 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 what do we have here? A visitor, is it? I must say, we don't get many strangers wandering into this old farmhouse. Well, what brings you here? I also need to say that the music in the farmhouse sounds a lot like, do you guys know the YouTube channel Nemo's Dreamscapes? It's a really awesome channel that plays upon a lot of like vintage environments. Very fitting to this farmhouse. The farmhouse atmosphere reminds me of the movie Pearl. Have you seen it with Maya Goff? Excellent movie. So, let's continue our conversation with the charming Hans. So, what brings us here? I'm interested in farming, of course. Well, if farming's what you're interested in, I'm afraid this isn't the place for it. Oh, shit, and I thought this was a farm. Back in my younger days, this farm was brimming with stunning crops as far as the eye could see. But these days, there's nothing but cold, arid dirt and a lingering silence. Wow, perfect moment for the music to cut. You see, I made a decision to shed my skin once my age had caught up with me. I figured it would be a fine way to keep on going. That would be the best cure against aging, you know, why bother with plastic surgery? Just take it all off. Live freely like a skeleton. But for some reason, once the skin was gone, my bones began to grow. Is that how bones work? It was almost like the skin was the only thing keeping them under control in a way. And so I grew and now I'm stuck. This old farmhouse means far too much for me to bear breaking it just to get out, and I'm not sure where I could go even if I did. Oh, he's so sentimental. So my old farmhand keeps me company and my cook prepares my meals. Well, I could add to the phenomenal group that you have around you, Hans. I could help tend to the fields and progress my story. Ho, ho, ho. He turned into Santa Claus. Well now, that's an ambitious spirit you've got there. It's not as simple as planting seeds and watering them, however. Strange, because that's exactly how Stardew Valley was. As you may have noticed, a plague of ghost tentacles have taken over our fields. Nobody knows where they came from, but they don't seem keen on leaving anytime soon. The only way to get rid of them is with a special cleansing balm, but it is hard to come by. That is very true. Hang on to those cleansing balms and use them wisely because they are in short supply. I'll tell you what though, if you're really set on giving it a go, I'll help you in whatever way I can. For a start, I can give you what little cleansing balm I have. 8. That should at least clear a little bit of space. I'm sure there's plenty more of it out there somewhere. You can use the farm's amenities as you please. There is a storage bin outside which should prove useful. Oh yes, Here's a bit of spending money for your trouble. It should be enough to get you going. Oh, 50 gold. How generous. Daddy. I will instruct Crawford to sell you any tools and seeds you might need. Of course, it's been a long time since we've had any fresh produce around here, so we'd be happy to buy anything you grow for a fair price. If you can grow some wheat, I'll be very impressed. Pull that off and perhaps a reward will be in order. The people of Elderfield are very bored and very easily impressed. You know, they're looking for somebody to make their day. Thank God we stumbled into town and we have no idea how we came here. I'm pretty sure it's a governmental experiment because she's not the only one suffering from these lapses of memory. Sam has it, Josh has it, and my favorite character, Edwin. Oh, Edwin. I'm in love with Edwin. You'll see in a second why. But first, let's talk to the old farmhand. You can't use your bike inside. You can just, like, sprint. So, Old Man Crawford. Well, hello there, kiddo. The name's Billy Crawford. Most folks just call me Old Man Crawford, though. I used to be in the farmhand around these parts, but these days this old bag of bones just can't keep up. All the older people, and this is mostly the population of Elderfield, they're all mostly old, but all of them just refer to themselves in such poor, lowly terms, you know? What happened to aging gracefully? Anyway, it's always good to see a new face around. Not many folks come around these parts since the farm shut down. Anyways, care to buy some farming wares? Yeah. Look at this portrait. How would you feel if he would look at you like this? But instead of eyes, there would be two black holes, you know? Jesus. So we're gonna get a watering can. Okay, I can't get a watering can because I need to quickly go home. You might want to consider picking up a workbench sometime. You can build all sorts of useful things with one of them, like better scarecrows. Okay guys, sorry, but I don't have space in my inventory, so I'm just gonna rush home. Oh, before I do that... There's something wedged in the cat's collar. Treasure map number 1. Okay, awesome. And there's also, I think there's something here, but I can't access it. Anyway, quickly, let's rush to the home and put some stuff in the crate so we can come back and buy our farm wares. Oh, sorry. There's so much to do, you see. I always forget that I have another character to introduce you to. Chef Elroy. Greetings, my name is Chef Elroy. I take care of all food preparations in this residence. Master Hans has quite the appetite, and as you know, you can imagine, not much in the way of finesse. Without the crops that the fields used to produce, I have to get creative. But a true chef can make do with what is available. So we can get our cooking recipes from him. And there's also apparently another level to the house. It's just that it's coming soon. Okay, now we can rush home and put some stuff in the chest. I haven't, I don't know how I did it, but one of the first times when I played the demo, I managed to get the ability of warping. And I had it over here in my inventory. And when I clicked on it, it would just immediately teleport me back home. So that was really awesome to have. Oh, yes, I forgot. I've been playing other games, guys, in the meantime, so I'm sorry. But you have a chest here on the farm, so we don't have to rush all the way back home. Okay. Let's equip this place. I'm gonna keep one worm because I want to show you guys how fishing works. We have an extra pouch. We have a bait pack. I don't think we need the bait pack right now. We have the blood of gods. We don't need it. Okay. So now we just go back into the items and we click on the extra pouch so we have more space. Perfect. And now I can show you how farming works. So, I forgot about this chest over there. It's so cool. We also have 8 more cleansing bones. So let's clear the space. That's it. Okay, and now we just... Oh. Yeah. Now I have the space to buy the objects. Okay. Yes, I desperately need some farming wares. So we're getting a watering can. We're getting a rusty scythe. We're getting basic gardening hoe. We're getting a rusty axe. And yeah, let's get a workbench and let's get some wheat seeds. I can only buy 2. Okay, because we need the wheat to impress Hans. Okay. And now I can show you how farming works. Oh boy, okay, so. We're gonna plant the wheat first. And then the eye leaf seed. This one is going to produce a monster that you will have to fight in order to get the produce. Because once your crops are growing, they're gonna start wandering off the farm. Spoiler. And now we need to water them. We can use the pond to the southeast of the farm to get some water. Okay. So yeah, from that point of view, it's a lot like Graveyard Keeper Stardew Valley. You basically tend to your crops. You can buy all sorts of cool things to add to your farm. You basically use the scythe to the grass. You can really hurt yourself while working in this game, or you can disturb animals and they will attack you or curse you. And also the same with the rocks. I need a pickaxe. Oh, I know where to get one. Okay. And just if you want to know how the rest of the farm looks like, this is basically it. There is over here a pumpkin. The way is blocked by strange vines. A voice from the other side can be heard faintly, or perhaps it is the vines themselves. Bring me pumpkin vines. Offer 15 vines and the way shall open. So we're gonna have to grow some pumpkins. We don't have access to pumpkins yet because we have to solve some of the tasks that Hans gives us. The really weird feature is that to this corner of your farm you have a latrine. So like a poop place, an open air toilet, and you've got 2 boxes over here. We get some more blood of the gods. We got a Molotov cocktail, but look at this. This is so weird. So you click on the toilet and it's a crude, smelly toilet. Jump in. I thought that it would say, want to use the toilet or clean the toilet, but no, jump in. So obviously I'm gonna say yes. Who on earth would do that? Duh. Why does this exist in the game? Is it like some sort of like dark, dirty humor? What, like, beats me. It's a mystery. Another interesting thing, and something that I have yet to activate for a variety of reasons I shall not go into because this video will be too long, but we have here this statue. A small crumbling god shrine sits weathered by time. Despite its condition, it may still hold some power. Pray to the small god shrine. Okay, neutral. The gods are fickle. You have been blessed with brutalism. Attack is increased by 10%. And he just exploded. Let me just cut this. We have here this fellow. The strange totem seems ancient and important. You can see a slight golden glimmer for something lodged inside a crack. Break the warding totem. This was the fellow I was talking about, not the earlier one. We need like a really strong pickaxe to break it. So even if I click yes, you need a pickaxe to break this. Yeah. But you can see that there's a layer over here with this tentacle running out. You can hear a horrible sound coming from the pile of debris. Search the grotto. I'm gonna say yes to show you guys what happens. You search the grotto. The grotto falls apart, and its inhabitant emerges. It's battle time. A swarm of birds appear. So you can actually pick which one you want to hit first. Frenzy Slash. As you can see, they hit me, but nothing happens because I'm invincible. I don't know. I hate fighting in games. I just want this to be over with. There are 3 detective games I have played in the past, and I wasn't able to finish because they all involved some fighting moments that I'm not able to overcome. I am really like such a pussy in terms of battle. I hate it. But I'm somehow level 3 in fighting. Those who can't do, pretend like they can. Okay. I got a light salad, small coin pouch, lesser holy water, worms, and I found 50 gold. This is really good. The gold is great. I got lucky! Yeah! Oh yes! Cleansing bone. Mystery meat. 15 gold. Okay. Muchísimas gracias. Pero ahora me voy. Sorry, I randomly start talking in Spanish. That's it. We just had one more. Yeah, maybe it's time to put some of these things over there. Maybe the workbench and the exploding candy and the Molotov cocktail. I'm gonna keep the worms, 1 worm at least, because if I have time I want to show you guys how you can fish in the game. Wow, we have so much gold. We can buy more seeds and more equipment. Okay, so here's the second time when we meet Tanner, the guy that we met at the beginning, who knows us from school. Oh hey, I had a feeling I'd run into you out here. I'm glad I caught up with you. There's something I've been meaning to tell you. Now that school's done, I figure you'll be more likely to wander around town, maybe even exploring the outskirts a bit more. But well, I live out by the old woods. I know what sort of dangers show up as you stray further away from town. So before you get yourself into any trouble, I figured I'd help you protect yourself. Or rather, I know someone who can help you out. Here, I'll unlock the gate just below us, head through there, and you'll meet an old friend of mine. I'm sure she can help you out. I have to head out, but I'm sure I'll run into you again sometime. Okay, so we can go and meet Molly, but before we do that, I would like us to go to the mall, because the mall is the epicenter of this game, and it's very much like Stranger Things Season 3. And I want us to meet Edwin, because he's my sweetheart. So let's just do that, shall we? Okay. Taking our community back. So again, I have to click on all of them because we are getting something. We got 2 strings. Okay. Ellie, what's going on? Hi there, I'm lost. Not the bad kind though, the fun kind. I don't know where I'm going, but I don't know where I started either. I could end up pretty much anywhere before I figured it out. Speaking of getting lost, have you been to the old woods? Talk about lost, that old forest can't even make up its mind about where it wants to be, let alone anyone inside knowing where they are. I've heard that only members of the local joggers club can find their way down the more unusual paths. I'd love to join them, but it's very exclusive. It sure would be a great way to burn some energy though. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Here's a little something to help you out if you ever get lost too. So we got an extra pouch. Being lost can be fun as long as you're prepared. Thank you, Ellie. It's always a pleasure. If we go up, we have the same issue over here because the map will not allow us to go further. But we also have another house here, an apartment building, and some garbage in front of the house. Okay, neutral. Something shiny catches your eye in the trash. I found eyeglasses. Great. So we can put some eyeglasses on. Some broken eyeglasses we found in the trash. It's shopping in Elderfield. Yeah, and as you can see, in this building, we seem to be having a tentacle issue, right? A bunch of tentacles have burst through the wall. Okay, and my foot is falling off my chair. They seem to be coming from somewhere far away. Adrian, geez man, look at these tentacles. Just like bursting through the wall like that. They just burst through the wall right there, totally ruining my floors too. Man, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do about a thing like that. So, what are you planning to do about it? You can't just like leave those things there, you know? It's like totally messing up my day. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know they aren't your fault exactly, but like, to see a thing like that and not do anything about it, it's pretty lame, right? I'll bet the mall has something to do with it. The mall is always to blame for anything suspicious that happens in Elderfield, just as you know. Tentacles and the mall seem to go hand in hand these days. Very true. How about you go talk to someone there and see if we can't get this mess sorted out, huh? Here's a key you can use to get into the back offices in the food court. I bet someone there can help us out. Okay, so we got a mall hallway key. Don't worry, it's cool. I used to work there, so it's like okay for me to have this. Let me know when this mess gets sorted out. I can't wait to just put this whole thing behind us, you know? So we got a key. And over here there's a bestiary. You can actually flip through it and see what everything means and what abilities the opponents have. But I want us to meet somebody else that's going to be important for the game. If we go up, we get a chance to meet Akira. Okay. Hello, stranger. It's a bit odd, you know, to be creeping around in people's homes uninvited. Oh, I don't mind the company, it's just that some places are not safe. Then again, I suppose not all invitations are safe either. Anyways, you seem tough enough. You remind me of myself back when I still had the old meat suit. I suppose if you're going to go looking around for trouble, you may as well have some fun with it. Have you heard of mysteries by chance? You can find them all over the world, strange objects, places, or even beings that can yield unexpected results. If you find a mystery it is hard to resist investigating, you might find something wonderful or terrible. There are certainly some things that can only be found by investigating mysteries as long as luck is on your side, that is. It's been ages since I felt up to investigating anything. These days I mostly hang around the apartment. How about you do the adventuring for me? Let me know once you have investigated one mystery and I'll give you something nice. I don't know. Yeah, I think we investigated already a mystery, so... My, so you've done it. It sure does bring back memories just hearing about it. Did your investigation yield rewards or terrors? Actually, don't tell me. I prefer the mystery. As promised, here's a little something for your trouble. So we got the Flask of the Gods. Now that you've had a taste, how about some more? The world is far too interesting to simply leave it alone. My cat decided to sharpen its claws right now. Let me know once you've investigated 3 mysteries and I'll give you something more. Thank you, Akira. I love his apartment. It's so spacious and decorated with Japanese motifs. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, there's a box over there. Completely forgot. Good. It's always good to have salt. And I think that if we go 1 level up to the roof, we get another box. It's important to know your boxes. And you also get like a cool view of the park. And I think right now we may be ready to go to the mall. The mall is, as I said, really important. Oh, wait, can we go down? You guys, I'm freaking out. This is the first time I'm going down. I haven't played this game properly and I'm so happy that I did this with you. This is the first time I'm meeting this ghost. Okay, so we got another Molotov cocktail and... Please don't kill me. Pete, the laundry ghost. Boo. Just kidding. Folks call me Pete, the laundry ghost. Pete would be fine though, the rest is kind of obvious. I mean, you wouldn't call somebody Adrian with the drinking problem, but well, I guess they're not a ghost. Subtle shade to Adrian upstairs. Anyways, it's nice to have a visitor. I don't get to talk to many folks. So, doing some laundry? No? Well, that's pretty cool. Anyways. Okay, it's the first time I see him, so I'm really excited. What's the deal with that shrine? Oh yeah, that shrine. People always want to know about the shrine. It's never how's it going, Pete. It's always, what's that shrine about? Well, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. Heh, just some more ghost humor. How do we know she's not already dead and all of this is happening in her sick mind? Maybe she's in some sort of soul limbo. Anyway, you'll need to be ready if you're gonna use that shrine though. It's kind of a dangerous thing. I'm not too sure how it ended up in a laundry room. Well, before I tell you more about it, you'll need the favor of the gods. If you go messing with a shrine like that without much experience dealing with the old gods, then you're not going to have a good time. To start, go find 2 different god shrines out there and pray to them. I know there's one in the mall and one down in the sewers. They shouldn't be too hard to get to. Once you've checked them out, come see me again, and maybe I'll tell you more about the shrine. That's why I couldn't get the blessing and become a worshipper of Deus, because there's a gate in the mall, and you can only pass if you're part of a cult. Why didn't I think of going down the stairs while I was playing the demo 3 times? Okay, I'm a late bloomer. I'm slow. Okay, anyway. Besides, it never hurts to check out those old shrines. Well, usually. You can get some very special things out of them if you're lucky enough to be favored. Okay, we got a new task. There we go. Our man Pete. The strange shrine glows eerily. It has a crude bas-relief carving on an intimidating cat. Ah, it's the god in Dave's house. Dave has in his basement a giant cat. An old dingy washing machine. Okay. I'm a little bit shocked that this is the first time I'm meeting Pete. That girl is not really important to the story, so to save us some time, because it's already 1 hour long into this game, I really can't keep it underneath 1 hour, because you see, we have so many things to do. Okay, so let's use the bike. We have another task to get to before we go to the mall. So these people living in this fancy house. Amelia. Well, if it isn't the babysitter, you're late, you know. Don't worry about it, dear. It's really no big deal. I'm afraid, however, that while we were waiting for you, our little Ben has run off on us. We let him out for playtime and he hasn't come back. Would you be a dear and go find him? We can't really pay you to watch him if he isn't here. Let me know when you found him and I'll pay you that babysitting fare. Fair enough. And behind her is a door. What a fancy closet door. It's locked tight. We need to get in that closet because it has a working phone. And you need a working phone for resolving a challenge. Tiny footstep and a basement door made out of metal. Creepy! Martin, our wonderful children are so well behaved. All it takes is good parenting and firm boundaries, I say. Folks around here let their kids run around like wild animals. It's unbelievable. I'm petitioning the mayor to impose a curfew. We need to set better rules for our youth. Yeah, sure. That's what children need, even more rules. Okay, and now I feel like I've shown you all of the potential houses. I think I forgot to look into the garbage over here. We got a leech. Okay, that was worth it. And since we covered all the houses and all the things... Oh, if you want to go down, this is how it looks. So it's just like the town outskirts with some boxes. We got a small coin pouch, and over here you have to be nimble-eyed to see this box. Cleansing balm, yeah. The best thing to get. Okay. And now I finally think that we're ready to explore the mall. We have this woman. Have you seen those odd signs all over town? The local neighborhood watch group has been putting them up. I think they can be a bit overbearing, but I'm too scared to say anything about it. They're a pretty scary group. We got more weather broadcasts. We need to listen to them when we get home. And over here is another sign. More cleansing balm. Delicious. It's perfect. It's exactly what I need. But before we enter the mall, I want you guys to meet my future husband in the game, if I can marry him. Edwin. Oh. I don't know, he looks attacked by some sort of mysterious disease. My theory is that he is actually a ghost. He mentioned something similar to this, and he's always very philosophical. Like, he asks you these really weird questions. You have to solve a riddle. He's like the Sphinx. But I just adore him. And I was kind of like, when I was playing the game and I was really into the music and into the whole universe, I was thinking it would be so amazing if they managed to make a movie, Welcome to Elderfield, with this amazing soundtrack. And if they were to cast, for example, I would see Lily Rose Depp as the main character, the one that we're playing. And maybe for Edwin, if they get together in the story, it would be maybe Hunter Doohan from Wednesday, like the guy who freaks out and becomes the Hyde. That would be a really cool pairing. I would watch that. I don't know. So have you ever wondered what came first, the town or the people? Something that the town has always been here, long before the first hapless wanderers set foot here and could not leave. Oh, my name is Edwin. I think I've seen you around here before, from afar. Yes, because we're past life lovers. Here's something to keep you safe. Ancient coin of order. You see, like, he cares. It's like he just met me and is like already trying to ensure my safety. It's like Dream Boy. There are strange things lurking in the dark. We'll meet again soon. Good. Now I'm gonna have to go away from you because I don't want to trigger the dialogue again. So let's get into the mall. And that's where we meet Alice. Oh, hi there. You seem to be a normal one. Not everyone around this mall is exactly right. Do you come here often? I don't think I've seen you around before. Of course, maybe we've just missed each other. The town can be a bit unpredictable sometimes. My name's Alice. Pleased to meet you. Here, maybe this will let us cross paths again sometime? Awesome. Midnight. Another day has passed. A new moon rises. Nothing eventful happens for now. Okay. You have new mail. Check the journal in your home to read it. You're beginning to feel tired. Uh-oh. You've been afflicted with heavy eyelids. Experience gain reduced by 15%. Yeah. Tough life. The only problem is that in the mall... Oh, we got a new farm visitor. As we are going to walk through the mall, you will be attacked the most because a lot of critters of the dark lurk in the mall. And it would be worthwhile if you manage to click on this dispenser on the automate and buy the toy heart. Trust me, you're gonna need it later on for the wife of that lonely old man. Okay, but you see something lurking here? It's okay, I'm ready to fight. I was born ready to fight. A shopper appears. This is one of the coolest opponents in any game. Yes, please punch him in the face. Man, it just reminds me of watching all those crazy Stanley Cups gathering videos on TikTok, you know. Oh no. Oh well. So we got this place over here, Ultra Video. But I think it was this guy, right? Or no. I can never decide what movie to pick. Usually I get so overwhelmed that I just rent the same thing over and over again. Attack of the Zombie Chainsaw Dentist from Space. It's a classic. Dentists. And it's kind of funny here because you go and you try to talk to the teller, I guess. Nothing happens. The dark TV reflects your tired face. It's worthwhile talking to some of the customers because they can give you new challenges. Go away. All of that for just going away. Great, beautiful. And there's also this machine over here, the haunted ATM. The old broken ATM boots up in a startling burst of blue light. It appears to be haunted. Investigate further? Yeah. You kick the old machine very hard just to see what happens. The ghost is furious, you receive a random curse. Oh no. You have been afflicted with sickness. Attack reduced by 10%. Fair enough. Thank God I don't need all those things to fight. And over here is the door that I was talking about earlier, the Deus apprentice. It's locked tight. Only followers of Deus may enter. So, coming soon. Pete was actually giving us cool instructions to find a way to open this door, I guess. We got a lesser rune of growth. Okay. And we're gonna be attacked again. Yay! So these moments are really annoying because when you play just for the story and for the atmosphere, you're losing a lot of time just engaging with these annoying battle mechanics. But here's a mystery. If you sit on this plank and look down, a great tree bursts up from the pit and looms over you. It bears a face distorted by time. Investigate further? Yeah. I'm a yes person. Okay. I'm just so very unlucky tonight. What is it? Is it like a moon in Libra or in Scorpio? What's going on? Why am I so unlucky tonight? Let me just check my Daft Moon app. It's a moon in Cancer. It's the best possible sign that the moon can be in, but it's not working well with my Sagittarius stellium, so maybe that's why. Your max defense is permanently reduced by 1. Okay. And a task has been updated. By the way, I think if you want to see your tasks, you can click here in the menu. So these are all the tasks that we have at the moment. We have completed 0. Beautiful, I'm so efficient. I'm the master of productivity. We have something called the Sports Planet here. And it looks creepy, of course. That counter gives me the creeps. I guess you know what's going to happen, right? But first, let's just get the boxes. We got the dough. There's no shopkeeper at this counter. The darkness seems to stretch on forever. Investigate further. Yes. Okay. You stare deep into the darkness. There seems to be something shiny laying on the floor. You reach for it, and something attacks. See, kids, never pick up shiny things from the floor. A shopper and a globule appear. The shopper mutates horribly. Okay, these would be really freaky opponents if I was playing a normal difficulty. Let's just attack the globule because it curses you. I think, if I remember correctly. die. Oh, it's my turn now. Okay, it was hitting me. Okay. You find a star necklace on the counter. The course was way too mangled to search for loot. Okay, it's okay because I don't have space in my bag anyway. I think this is the person. There is a shopper that I get to talk to, but he doesn't want to help me with the challenge unless I have bathed first. Now that's what I call sports. Oh, I think he's in the other shop. There's another shop down. I'll show you guys in a second. This would be your first opponent if you play on normal game mechanics, because you have to fight the rat behind your house. Okay, thank God for that. This is the music store. I think it's in the music store. Yes, this guy, Brian. Brian is supposed to give us a challenge, but he's like, ew, you stink. Go take a bath and maybe I'll talk to you. So we have to go home and shower. But this is a relatively okay store considering the state of all the other ones. So we got some stealth musk. We got some voidberry seeds. Those are really helpful. Some cleansing balm. Excellent. We can farm. I like music as much as the next skeleton, but how does a shop like this even stay open? There are probably enough instruments in here to supply half the town. Who's buying this stuff? How are they taking it out? Because it's heavy. And we got a skill tome, energizing strike. So I can click on some of these. No, because they were sent, sorry, they were sent to the chest. I thought I could click on them and activate them, but they're in my chest at home. The mall is really large. As you can see, this is the food court. We got the torch. And the torch is really good for your farm. Here we go again. Oh no. Please just let me hit you with my stick so you can just go away and let me play. That's why I don't like fighting. It's so boring. I don't know, it's like... Either kill me or let me continue with my story, come on. Okay, so we got mystery meat and cleansing balm. We got bloody skin. And as you guys can see, here's the first god that we can pray to, so that we get to fulfill the task that Pete has given us. A dark statue looms overhead. Seek blessings from the god shrine? Yes, please. Only blessings? No curses? Oh my god! Why am I so unlucky? The gods are cruel. Tell me about it. Story of my life. You have been afflicted with doom. Luck reduced by 10%. You have been blessed with greed. Luck increased by 10%. You have been afflicted with sickness. Attack reduced by 10%. It's okay. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. but I do enjoy driving my bicycle. And here we have an important person. Welcome to my snack shop. We have lots of delicious snacks. Want to buy some delicious snacks? Yes. God, he looks morbid. We need this eldritch slime to complete a task. So again, important foreshadowing for future tasks. We can go inside the burger. And we have 4 boxes. 4, wow. We got some dough. We got a small coin pouch. Yeah. We got a cup of coffee. Finally, she gets some coffee. And obtained a Molotov cocktail. Like, you can imagine how terrorized she must feel on a daily basis, how she has to handle fear, copious amounts of fear. I wouldn't be able to do that without coffee, honestly. And we also have this place. It's a bit awful. I don't know if I can go into it now or later on. No. You get to rummage through the trash bins out of order, but I'm gonna skip some of these things again because I want to show you guys as much of the game as I can without making this video too long. We got some radish seeds, really nice. You can also get into the same space where you will get through that door if you enter through this door over here. Door is locked tight. You need a key. And I don't think I have any. Do I have any cleansing balm? Beautiful! So I can show you guys the back of the mall. I'm not that unlucky, actually. This gameplay was really awesome. I discovered something new myself. Okay, so this is the bus station. A voice whispers to you from somewhere within the bus stop. Only the worthy may travel. The worthy bring a light sandwich. I would, but I don't have, I don't have a light sandwich. But if you give the light sandwich to this mysterious voice, you can teleport from your home. There's a bus stop right next to your doorstep, right over here to the back of the mall. So you don't have to go through all of that part of the mall because the monsters reset every day. So you don't want to have to. You get the point. You get the point. English is escaping me at the moment. But you basically don't want to go through all of those battles every time when you go to the mall. Especially since here you have the entry point to a mine. Yeah, we're gonna do some mining, guys. And it's very dangerous mining in this game. It's not as easy as in Stardew Valley. Mole rat. Hello? I'm the mole rat. I've lived in this case for longer than time. What brings you to my humble dwelling? Isn't this a mine? Why, yes, it's an old mine. I was living here before the mining started, though. Folks just trudged on in here and started mining. They mined quite deep in the end. And never came back up. I would suggest not going into these caves. I cannot choose. Oh, alright then, obviously. I'd like to mine as well. Well, it isn't very safe, but for the right price, I could maybe get you started. I suppose I can sell you my wares. I don't have money for a basic pickaxe. It sucks to be poor. Okay, I can't even get the small mine key. Well, this is gonna be a short run through. You are too overburdened to collect resources. Basically what would have happened is that I could actually, you can also pick up this glass bottle, you can pick up a lot of things, but I am too overburdened and I don't have the money to buy the pickaxe. So no mining for the time being, but I could quickly go home and then I can also show you Molly and Molly's workshop. Molly will give us a task when we meet her, and that's why I didn't want to go and see her, because I would have had to make the task and it would take forever. So we got lesser holy water. This is good. And we also have here a skull. But just to give you a quick glimpse, this is how the mine looks like. You will have to have keys and solve riddles in order to open doors for deeper levels. We got a special donut. Okay, that's good. Yeah. And you have to be careful with certain mushrooms. We got secret sauce. That's good for cooking. You have to be careful. For example, in this area, I'm just gonna go and show you guys. Noxious fumes spout from the glowing red mushroom. You have been afflicted with sickness. Attack reduced by 10%. You have been afflicted with weakness. Defense reduced by 10%. A piece of debris hits you in the face. That happens when you're mining a lot, actually. Okay, we got a small coin pouch. Obtained a tiny coin pouch. Hopefully I'll make the money to get that pickaxe. Oh, quiet. Interesting. Interesting experience. The music is so good in the mines as well. We got some harvest stew. Yeah. Oh, the mimic. Oh, he's a really tough one to defeat. If only I wasn't kind of like cheating. Okay, so we got a large coin box. Bitter herb. Salt. He was very generous. Lesser rune of growth. We got some coal. Okay. Let's see if we can get equipment. You search the old equipment stand for anything of value. We got some scrap metal. And then there is this door. It's locked tight. Only followers of Delvec may enter. So again, this is connected to the gods. But yeah, you basically have to walk through here, and you have to open another door. And I think this is where my story ends, because I cannot move past. I will need a pickaxe for this. Yeah, so this is how the mining experience looks like in this game. What do you think? Better than Stardew? Worse? Definitely gives off fear and hunger vibes. You can't really get faster through here. No, man, I wish I had found the warp function. No, use the stairs. I feel like I just want to be home. I want to be home and I want to listen to the weather forecast and make myself a hot cup of cocoa, and I want to take a shower and just put this whole experience behind me if I can actually manage to walk properly. Bye, mole rat. Bye bye. See you next time when I have the money to buy your pickaxe. Sigh. This old mall just isn't what it used to be. It's sad how things can change over a lifetime. It used to be nearly empty, one store, not a sound. Now you can barely hear yourself think with all the footsteps and chatter. I miss the days when you could hear a pin drop in here. But that's business for you. Yeah. Actually, if you watch online abandoned mall series all over the world, they're really eerie. They're kind of poetic and beautiful at the same time. There are some people who actually transformed malls into living quarters for citizens. I think in America there are these kinds of spaces. So you can rent a flat inside the mall and live there. It's really interesting. Oh, I think I forgot to open the door. It's locked tight, requires basic skeleton key to open. And I don't think I have it, right? Yeah, no. Oh yes, this is one of the mysteries that we need to solve. It's a treasure map. But we don't have time for it now. Let's go home. We've done a lot today. Let's go home. Oh, it's raining. When it's raining, it's gonna be quite hard to find the residents of the city, village. They tend to hide away. It's kind of sad because I don't know where they live, you know, like in Stardew Valley you knew where everybody lived, but like if you want to go and visit Josh, you just find him on the street like this, you know. Hey, don't the folks that live here seem kind of weird? They seem so proper, it weirds me out. Of course, even fancy folks like them aren't perfect. The way that he is drawn, it makes me feel like he's wearing some sort of like medical suit. So I tend to confuse him with Harvey from Stardew Valley, who is my favorite character, and I always end up marrying him, by the way. I saw one of them drop their key in the sewer the other day. Ha! Maybe that's mean of me to say, but they just creep me out, you know? That key must have been pretty important too. The look on their faces was priceless. I can't imagine that fancy folk like them are going into the sewers to find it anytime soon. Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to go up to the old man's doll and add stuff to it. Remember? Because that was part of our tasks. So you arrange the branches to create a structure. And now if you click again, this could use some small stones for thickness. I think I can find some by the lake. The tiny heart that we bought from the mall is gonna be the finishing touch on this beautiful woman that we're creating from nothing. And do you remember that we were assigned as an unofficial babysitter to find a child? Well, here he is, Mr. Pumpkin. Ben? Who's Ben? I'm Pumpkid. My mom sent you, but you're not even my babysitter. That old hag wouldn't know her own face in the mirror. I think all the wine fried her brain. Hey, I'll tell you what. Help me pull one over my folks and I'll let you hang out with my siblings and me. How about it? Friends are better than money anyways. This kid knows it. This kid knows how life is going. Money is good, friends are good, but if you have to make a choice, always choose friends over money, guys, okay? Money comes and goes. You lose it, you win it. But friends, hard to find, hard to keep, hard to maintain. So let's say yes. All right, you're getting cooler by the minute. Here's the plan. We're gonna get some eldritch slime. I told you, foreshadowing, we had to get the eldritch slime from the ATM and stick it in my parents' wine. What it'll do? Who knows? The mystery is half the fun. You can get in the mall, I think, some weird guy sells it. Stick it in their wine and let me know when they've drunk it. I'll give you a reward after. Oh man, this is gonna be good. And I think that we finished the task, so we need to speak to this kid. Whoa, you did it! I'll bet those old farts didn't know what hit them. You're pretty cool after all. Here's something fun I found in the sand. You know, these two characters, Abby and Pumpkin, they remind me of the two annoying teenagers in Disco Elysium. But those were taken up a notch. They were really exaggerated youth, but yeah, these guys are pretty similar. Obtained the lesser cursed ring. And we completed a task. Ah! And we have new equipment, so... Oh yeah, we have the star necklace. The bottom, nothing. So the bottom is the only part of ourselves that is not bedecked, that is not covered. And because we have the slime, we can actually go and put it in the wine. So you can see what happens. You pour the eldritch slime into one of the half-finished wine bottles. Perhaps we'd better wait outside so they'll drink it. Wait, before I do that, if I click on her... Well, haven't you found him yet? I kinda did, but I think... Because you got 2 tasks. The first one to find Ben and the second one to pour the eldritch slime in the wine. And if you now have slimed them, you will not be able to complete the task in which you find Ben and tell the mom. Kinda. That's what happened to me. I had an uncompleted task and it bugged me. Okay, they are green. Oh yeah, no. Off happening all yeah. You don't feel a Vogue mount. Okay, that's good to know. And the dad is the same. Oh yeah, off happening. Yeah, the same. So we did that. I guess that's awesome. So let's go back to Pumpkin and get our reward. Alright, you did it. Awesome. That'll teach them to cut playtime short. It gets too stuffy down there. We just need some air. Here, I'll let you meet my siblings. My brother will think you're cool, but my sister takes a while to warm up to new people. So we got a steel key. See you around. Do you want to know what that steel key opens? Well, let me show you. If we go back to the house. Okay. What a fancy reinforced steel door. You try your steel key in the door. The door opens with a deep clank. Let's go downstairs. You can tell by the music, this is effed up. You're keeping children in cages. Skelekid. Hey, you're not my mom. We don't get a lot of visitors down here. How did you get in? Oh, so Big Bro let you in? Well, you must be cool then. I can't really get out of here, but maybe we can still play. How about a game where I tell you to do something and you do it? That sounds fun, right? Sure, kid. Just give me a new task. Awesome, I knew you were cool. Okay, for your first task, you have to beat 5 drippers. Just mess them up real good. Let me know when you do it and I'll give you something else to do. That's not that difficult. The drippers are mostly in the sewers. Witch kid. I don't talk to strangers. She's been traumatized. Okay, so we got a spell bomb of chaos. And we were scarred for life after seeing this. Good job, game. Okay, and I think I am noticing that I've recorded almost 2 hours. I just can't with this game. It's so cool. There's so much to do in it. It's never under 2 hours that I managed to record a gameplay of the demo. And this is just the beginning. I mean, we have to resolve all the tasks. So yeah, please comment below and let me know if you enjoyed this game as much as I do. We can create a part 2. But before I wrap it up, I do want to show you Molly. Molly is really cool, and she's one of the last people to meet in the town. Well, that are available to us at the moment, because I heard that there are others. So let's see. There she is. Hey, Molly. Oh, hello there. I don't get many visitors down here. How did you get in? Oh, Tanner. That figures. I should never have given him a key. You can't trust that guy with anything. Well, it's not your fault. It's nice to meet you. I'm Molly. This here is my workshop. Your timing is pretty good, actually. I've gone and locked myself out. I could make a new key easily enough, but I don't have the materials for it. You seem like you're made of tough stuff. How about lending me a hand? Sure. Awesome. I could craft a new key easily enough if I had some copper ore, but all of mine is locked in my workshop. I have helpers that usually get this sort of thing for me, but they're all locked inside too. If you head into the mines just to the east there, you'll find plenty of copper ore. However, you might encounter monsters and other dangers in there while you're looking for it. If you're feeling up to it, you'll need this to mine the rocks. So we got a rusty pickaxe! Woohoo! Better than nothing. Yeah, and I can't use it because it's in my home, because my inventory is full. With that, you should be able to break any of the rocks you find inside. Be careful though, each swing would take you inside the mine could invite trouble. Bring me a copper ore and I'll finally get the store open. As thanks, I'll let you use my facilities whenever you like. So yeah, I'm going to have to go back home because I have nothing in my inventory on me. All of the equipment has been sent to my chest. But I do have a lot of cleansing balm, which is really reassuring. And just to show you, this is the mine over here. It's much smaller than the mall mine. Try saying that really fast. Mall mine, mine mall. Oh god, I'm in a funky mood. I've been recording for 2 hours and my brain is slowly starting to leak because I'm also getting a little bit hungry. But I just wanted to show you this. And the copper ore that she needs is over here. But I mean, could I use a Molotov cocktail? No, I can only use it during a fight. I was thinking of something explosive to just get the ore without having to pick at it. But I can't. So that's the small mine next to Molly's workshop. It's not as giving as the mall mine. A strange moon rises. The ominous looming orb radiates an oppressive energy over the town. You have been afflicted with fear. Hit rate reduced by 10%. This curse is incurable and will last for 1 full day. Oh man. Great, thanks. Yes. The moon's glow is unusually pale tonight. The creatures of the dark fall silent. The gloomy mist of the tax fog blows into town. This can only mean one thing. The tax man has strolled into town atop his pallid tax horse. Oh no, not the tax man. This is actually a really cool addition because there's nothing creepier than doing your taxes. He comes for us all, and you are no exception. Head towards your farm where he is waiting. Pay the price, or pay the price. I need a t-shirt with that, honestly. Oh, you're beginning to feel very, very tired. We're gonna have to sleep soon. You've been afflicted with slow reflexes. This is just basically what happens to you in the normal process of aging, you know? Agility reduced by 15%. Well, I'm kind of happy that the game... Yes, crops need watering. But I'm kind of happy that the game is showing us the taxman. Because you get a chance to see him. He didn't spawn in the previous demo I played. Yes, can you please allow me to move? For some reason she can't move. And the taxman comes endowed with great soundtrack. There he is. Greetings, citizen. Do you hear the music? I am the taxman, and I have come to collect. This farm here is overdue, and it is time to square up. A little birdie told me that you are now working these fields. With this land comes great promise and great debt. What Hans could not pay, you will. But do not worry, I am a fair man. If you can pay, I offer great boons in return. And if you cannot, I offer great misfortune. Every 2 weeks I will meet you here. You will pay what I ask, or you will pay what I didn't. You will pay what I ask, or you will pay what I didn't. Either way, you will pay. So for my next arrival, this. 6 wheat and 2 radishes. This is what you will owe next. I will return 2 weeks from today. Meet me here with payment ready or pay another price. So what are we gonna do now? We're gonna go home and sleep and hope that we're not gonna die. It's pretty easy to fulfill his requirements. He's not asking for ridiculous things, contrary to my neighbors, for example. Home sweet home. The first thing we're gonna do is take a mother effing shower. You feel revitalized. Okay, and I would love to show you more of the weather forecast. I would love to also show you more of the news forecast because we have new challenges. Also, what's going on here with the fridge and the cooking, because we're going to have to find a way to make a light sandwich and some pizza to somehow manifest our tasks. And over here is your cooking station. We're missing some ingredients. But yeah, going to bed is not gonna be the smoothest ride because we may have to wake up and fight something that attacks us. But just so you see how it looks like when she goes to bed, I'm gonna click on it. What would you like to do? Sleep. Are you sure you want to sleep? Time will pass and strange things may happen in the night. Yeah, you go to sleep. The eyes behind the board. Something strange happens in the night. Hey, it was neutral, but you switched it to unlucky. Come on, you're cheating. Rats attack you in your sleep. She's living in such squalor that she has to fight rats in her sleep. Oh, poor baby. We survived the night. And this is it, folks. I hope that you have enjoyed this walkthrough Elderfield. It is a wonderful game. I get so absorbed by it. As a consequence, this is actually the longest gameplay on my channel so far. So let me know in the comments how you find this space, this atmosphere, the music, the characters. What would you change? What would you keep? Please give the developer some feedback. Please wishlist this game so that he can finish creating it sooner rather than later, and we get more access to all the areas on the map. It's been a pleasure to show you guys around. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Until then, have fun gaming!